It is time for your Grow Omaha Development News of the Week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. That's where you'll find them online, but they are in the mortgage brokerage business, not the banking business. So what that means is they shop the market on behalf of their clients, finding them the best loan and lending solution and lender possible. You know, when you're thinking about buying a new house, one of the biggest things you have to deal with is how on earth are you going to pay for the thing? And that's where Eagle Mortgage comes in. Doesn't matter whether you want to go conventional loan, FHA, VA. They also have some specialty loans they work with, but they're very customer service and oriented, and Eagle Mortgage will work with you and really make the process as easy as possible. Give them a shout. You can find them in person at 114th and Davenport, just south of Dodge, or go online to eaglemortgagecompany.com. First up, Omaha's Henry Doorly Zoo and Aquarium has been named the #1 best zoo in America for the third year in a row. That according to the 2025 USA Today's 10 Best Readers' Choice Awards. So the zoo was #1, as I said, 3 years in a row. But then the Desert Dome at Henry Doorly Zoo was rated as the nation's top zoo exhibit. Last year, Henry Doorly Zoo had the top exhibit as well. But that's not all. Omaha was ranked #1 for the best zoo membership program. And if that's not enough, this year, USA Today also considered top botanical gardens in America. And Omaha's Lauritsen Gardens was rated as the 5th best botanical gardens in the country. So congratulations to all of the workers and leaders and community volunteers and philanthropists who make the Henry Doorly Zoo such a success. Omahans can certainly feel proud.
That is very impressive, and we love to tout our zoo. And it's amazing the people that live here that don't really experience the zoo like they should.
So we posted and we wrote an article about that on growomaha.com. And by the way, if you check that article, it has the whole top 10 for all the zoos, all the exhibits, and all the botanical gardens, so you can kind of see the other zoos that were close to Omaha or what have you. But I bring that up because there are about 4,000 people who have liked that article on the Grow Omaha Facebook page. And I was just kind of scrolling through the comments this morning at breakfast, and you could tell there were a lot of people in the comment section don't live in Omaha, and made some comment because for some reason they saw that post on their Facebook page. And I think it's a good reminder that the zoo is just this tremendous generator of out-of-town revenue for the city of Omaha and for Nebraska.
There's no question about it. And over the last 20 years, I mean, a lot of the credit's probably due to this show. No, seriously, we do our part, but 21 years and counting. But it's a group effort among the College World Series, and when we had the swim trials and all kinds of sports-related activities, and the convention center's really bringing it in. And I was talking to someone, and our friend Roger Dixon deserves a ton of credit, who runs Mecca and CHI Health Center and the Charles Schwab Field. What else? They run the park. I think they run the park as well, don't they?
Are you saying he runs the zoo?
No, Charles Schwab Field and the park, the Riverfront Park.
Okay, yeah. And the other news item we have, Trenton, today is Scooter's Coffee this week also brought in a lot of out-of-town visitors. They held their annual Grow Conference at CHI Health Center Omaha, drawing an estimated 1,500 attendees. My assumption is these are probably franchisees or employees.
These people are wired, let me tell you.
They're perked up. Anyway, Scooters was founded in Bellevue in 1998, now based in West Omaha. Another Stump the Trenton opportunity here. Trenton, how many Scooters locations are there in America? You got 3 seconds.
I know Don Nichols, who's been on the show a few times, started it. I'll say
2.
I'll say 2,100.
You're a little high, 850.
Yeah, I'm way high.
But I'm telling you, it's probably within the realm of possibilities that they'll get to 2,100.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the number of coffee cups per hour.
They're that might actually be low. That's probably low, especially at like 7:30 in the morning or something
Well,
like that.
I'll tell you one thing. I like their cups that are insulated, whereas Starbucks has those sleeves, like the cup phylactic, so
Yeah.
you don't burn your hand. I like the double thermal, whatever the cup it is, so you don't have that thing falling off.
I couldn't say it better myself. Now, next news item, the former Paul's Sinclair gas station, 132nd and Millard Avenue, has been demolished. We've had several Grow Omaha listeners and subscribers basically write in and say, what on earth is happening there? Well, the Paul Sinclair is gone. It has a new owner. The use for the site has not yet been announced, but it will be new construction.
It's a sweet side out here.
Very, very, very much so. And then Omaha was ranked 7th in North America's next 25 markets list. This was from real estate company CBRE. They did this survey to determine the top tech economy, tech industry markets. And, they had the usual suspects, Silicon Valley, New York, Boston, all that sort of thing. But then they did this list of North America's next 25 markets, the up and coming tech markets that were not as well known or quite as developed. And Omaha was 7th on that list. This list was put together based on recent trends in total tech workforce employment, tech field graduates, and average wages for tech jobs. Huntsville, Alabama came in number 1. Not a shock because that's a major center for NASA and space and related technologies. Number 2 was Colorado Springs. Also not a shock because there's a huge military presence there, Spacecom and NORAD and all that sort of thing. Then came Dayton, Ohio, London, Ontario, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Albany, New York, and number 7, our favorite town, Omaha, Nebraska.
What's the publication? Is that I think it's called Talk Nerdy to Me.
No, like I said, it was from the real estate company CBRE.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And then finally, we have some street repair news. The Omaha City Council this week approved a resolution to fund an $8.6 million project to resurface 144th Street between Pine and Arbor on the south side and between Eagle Run Drive and Hillsborough Drive on the north side. Then also Harrison Street will be resurfaced between 132nd and Eastport Parkway. This is the season of construction that's getting started. We've had a lot of freeze, thaw, and so of course you have the short-term patching going on like crazy right now. But with spring now officially here, you're going to see a lot of resurfacing projects. Those projects are in addition. To the incredible number of lane miles that will be done this year as part of the ongoing $200 million bond issue street preservation fund created in 2020.
I don't think they missed a beat. I mean, I live near 168th and call it between Center and Q, and that didn't seem to take a stop during the winter. That's
true. They did do a lot of work during the winter on some projects. All right, that's your news of the week brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.